Welcome to Toffee Blue View, your source for all things Everton. I'm Gerry. Paul, Max, arranged in some fashion. We're making a pyramid just for you. Gentlemen, we are here to talk about a beautiful man who came in this past Sunday and lived up to expectations, not just with his finely manicured beard and perfectly, toned and arranged hair, but also he came in and was a settling presence in the midfield. Was a distributor, played quickly. One of the things, there was a quote by Silva talking about Gomes saying he should improve our build-up play and help us play faster. Okay? And I feel like you saw that. Okay, he plays quickly. He has an idea of where he wants to go next with the ball. It's impressive. He's constantly thinking. He clearly knows the game. Paul, you want to start off on some opening thoughts about Andre Gomes?
He's too sexy for his shirt. But when I watching him play the other day,
that's from my era. What are you doing? That's my time.
Yeah, it was a big shock to see him start, wasn't it? I didn't see that at all when we were picking the teams last week. I thought he was great. I mean, he hadn't played for so long. To come in and play that great. I mean, okay, he didn't set the world on fire. There was no. Not anything, one standout thing that was brilliant. It was just everything was so neat, everything was so tidy. He's got such a quick mind and quick feet to go with it, which is not always the case with central midfield players. It just seemed like, as you said, he just knows what's going on around him and he knows constantly what he wants to do. He doesn't ever look kind of like he's caught in two minds at all, and that's brilliant to see. We haven't had a central midfielder who just flows so perfectly, and it will make a massive difference if we can get him fully firing. Every player has got a sort of baseline level of performance, and if that's his baseline level of performance, where he's coming into a side where he's never played a first team game for them before, he's been out injured for a little while, he's clearly very rusty. If that's his baseline, then oh my, we're in for a real treat with this lad, because he looks really, really good, and he looks so crisp. I can't wax lyrical about him enough. He looks really, really good. And to top it all off, he looks like he's a brilliant human being as well, because I've seen the videos on social media, I'm sure everyone else, of him getting involved with Everton in the community and looking like he genuinely loves what he's taking part in. He doesn't look like he's just been asked to go along and he's just there for the sake of it. He looks like he really, really loves getting involved with young fans, mixing with the supporters, enjoying the city, just really, really inserting himself into the club and making himself feel at home. So I love Andre Gomes, and I can't wait to see more. And I think he's a brilliant guy, and he's absolutely sexy.
It's a shame you weren't more positive, Paul.
I know. Where do we go from there?
This is beautiful. I might cry. Max, what do you think?
What's he just said? That what's there left to say? I think. A massive thing, Gerry, what you said earlier, he knows where he wants to take the ball, he knows what he wants to do with the ball, he knows what direction he wants to go, and we haven't had a central midfielder or someone playing in that deeper holding role. I literally can't think of a player, the last player that we had central midfielder who knew what he wanted to do with the ball as soon as he had it. He's so neat. I know you made the comment that he, because of his long legs, it's almost as if he kind of glides across the pitch, and that really is the case. Obviously, with that being his first game in a long time, I think it was his first club game in about a year or so, and even that was a substitute appearance for Barcelona. But for that to be his first game at Goodison Park, obviously you've got to account for some nerves there, and if that's his first time on the pitch, nervy performance, as Paul said, that's his baseline, we're in for a real good player. It's like he's only on loan, and we're finding ourselves attached to him because he's solving all these problems that we've had from the deeper midfield, that lack of creativity on the ball, and off the ball he doesn't look too bad either, because we didn't see him particularly exposed. We're commenting on how much he liked to keep his head up, look forward, and thread the ball forward, But that being said, he still didn't get caught out going back, really. I think he lost possession once or twice, but they weren't in dangerous areas by any means. And he's been so impressive since he's come in, both from the footballing aspect and from a human aspect as well. Seeing what he did with Everton community, he's absolutely fantastic. How he's kind of took to the club, and if you see how he conducts himself on social media, it seems like he's fully in love with the club too. That's going to be quite a separation when he's going to have to leave. But I don't want to think about that just yet. I just want to think about his majestic beard and how he patrols the midfield. He's just an absolute dream to watch. And things can only go up from here.
Yeah, Max, we don't want to talk to clouds on a sunny day. think about having to let go of Gomez. I found another quote on from his Valencia days, which I thought was interesting, from the Y Scout website. They said that Andre Gomez's true secret is his completeness. And they were talking about this one particular play. During that play, he's the first to mark a man after his team loses possession. He shuts down the opposing team's initiative and then facilitates his team's counterattack. He's not going to be tough tackling. That's just not his game. He's not Idrissa Gueye.
He's Spanish. He's Portuguese. Brought up in the Spanish league. There's that technical emphasis that comes from the Spanish game that he just has in abundance. He's so good technically that it's a joy to watch, and he's just like Mikel Arteta again. It's a joy. It's an absolute joy.
Yeah, I like the fact he's 6'2". So we got you're getting some height in the middle. You're getting some a physical presence, and he can use that to kind of shepherd the other team off the ball. But what I gather defensively, what's impressive to me, despite the fact that he has 29 caps for Portugal, he's got experience. All right, so he plays defensively. It's less, hey, I'm going to go crunch into you and dispossess you. He's going to play more intelligently as far as playing off the ball defense. All right, he knows positionally where he needs to be. It's such a, I don't know, it's just it's less of a crunching way of approaching it. It's more of a aesthetically pleasing, you know what I mean? Just kind of, let me just ease into this, and you know what? You don't want the ball. I'll just put you over here, and I'll get it. You know, you see so much of that, just gliding in.
It seems like what Marco Silva wants from his central midfielders, and I think only Luca Dean and Idrissa Gueye had more touches in the entirety of the game against Crystal Palace than Andre Gomes. So for that to be, just to reiterate it again, for that to be his, obviously he had that behind closed doors 60 minutes, but for that to be his first professional game for Everton, there's lots more to come. I'm sure of it.
We're not getting ahead of ourselves. We're just excited. We're not ready to crown him.
Well, you'd definitely say he's included in our best starting 11 now, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I think you have to. Yeah.
He's somebody we were hoping. I don't know. I feel like we got the debut we were hoping for. It was sort of what would have been better if he does an overhead kick into upper 90. I mean, that's not his game. That's not what he does. I feel like he gave us the debut we were hoping for. I want to see how he plays. Against when the other team's running Matic and Pogba. The article in question was actually comparing Gomez to Pogba in terms of when Pogba was with Juve. All right.
Interesting.
So it was interesting the comparisons. They were talking about passes completed and how their numbers looked similar. That Juve era Pogba is not bad. Bad at all. So guys, I guess anything else on Gomez besides, hey, keep it up so we can keep smiling?
Yeah, keep it up and don't make us look stupid.
I agree with that. I don't like that.
Whatever you do, don't shave that beard because it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Now watch. He's the jerk who could probably shave the beard. He looks better without it. These good-looking guys. Always ticks me off. I always joke to my wife. I'm like, see a guy like that. I'm like, wait. He's good at football and he's good looking? That's not fair. That's bullshit. That's not cool. They should have to be bad at football if they look like that. That's not right.
No.
Anyway. So I guess that's it for our Andre Gomes segment. This is the last of our video segments for this recording session. Switch over to the podcast if you want to check out If You Know Your History, which is the Everton-based quiz that will pit. It's a cage match pitting Paul versus Max in a number conundrum-based trivia showdown. All right, yeah, we're not sure how it's going to work out. Quizmaster John has yet again dropped more punishment on our fellows, so we'll see how that works out. But in the meantime, if you're digging our videos, please subscribe to us. We're right around 1270 on the subs. If you've never subbed to us, it's just a little button, and you just click it. Yeah, and that way the videos appear in your subscriptions bar. All right, it's yeah. I do it with other channels too. Just saying. So I have all my videos in the same place. So please do that. That would help us out a lot. Also, if you desire to read Paul's words, more than just hear them, read them. Check out the Liverpool Echo fan Gerry. Keep an eye on his Twitter feed, and you can find out where he's going to be next, because he also shows up on the Toffee Blues website doing analysis there, as does Maximus. Yeah, Mad Max. If you saw the previous batch. Yeah, check out Max's Twitter feed. You can hear him on lots of podcasts, so he'll show you links to that. But also on the the Toffee Blues website, he does match reports and all kinds of stuff for that site. So anyway, that's it. No more videos. Move over to the podcast if you'd like to hear these guys, give each other a bunch of crap trying to get the right answers. So that's all. Bye.